A friend of mine in Rome has been telling me for years about this little town in Umbria. So I finally decided it's time to pay the visit. Well, this is my story about how it went. Montefalco is a small town in Umbria, about 2 hours from Rome, and its general area is famous for Montefalco wines. One of the local native varieties is Sagrantino, and surprise, surprise, we picked exactly the time when the local wine festival Anteprima Sagrantino is on. What's really interesting about the Sagrantino grape is that it has one of the highest tannic levels of any wine in the world, twice the level of tannin in Cabernet Sauvignon. What better excuse to visit Montefalco? After driving for a while on bumpy country roads through pretty countryside scenery, carpeted with vineyards and olive groves, the city walls popped up right in front of us. We parked outside the walls and went straight to the hall where local producers were presenting their wines. There, we were supposed to meet the aforementioned friend Alessandro. Sure enough, we found him there, and we welcomed ourselves to Montefalco by tasting a couple of really delightful wines. The voice of the reason dictated we should eat something first, so we decided we better get some lunch. So sometimes you need to travel 80 miles from home to find an old friend. This is Alessandro, a journalist from Rome, and he's here for work. Montefalco, just like the rest of Umbria, is a really good place to get hungry. So this is pappardelle
al cinghiale.
al cinghiale. It's tagliatelle verdi with artichokes. That's it. The food was no disappointment, just as we thought.
Tutto bene?
Benissimo. Buonissimo.
Gradite altro? Dolce, caffè?
Io un caffè.
Dolce caffè. I never missed the opportunity for a good cake and much less for a proper coffee. We went for a brief walk and ended up on the main square, which, best of all, is not square at all, and proceeded to the beautifully decorated main tasting room. We picked 6 wines each that we wanted to taste and got to work. These are the 6 wines we're gonna taste. Look at this color, guys. Don't spill this on the white straw. This is Passito. It's excellent. It's recommended by Alessandro. Means something. Only a couple of doors down the street, the usual welcoming speeches were taking place. If anything, we were already feeling exactly that in this place. Welcome. At every step, we were treated with dedication, warmth, and charm that just seemed to come to these people naturally. The building itself was built in the 14th century, and it's packed with really impressive frescoes. We even met the president of the Anteprima Sagrantino, Mr. Filippo Antonelli, and this is what he told us.
I have a question for you. Okay, coming from all these different foreign countries, we've heard about, all of us have heard about Barolo, about Brunello, about Amarone, and not so much about Sagrantino. Why is that?
As people from Umbria, we are shy, so we don't. And we are jealous of our treasures. I think Sagrantino is a very unique grape that we have in Montefalco, and for centuries never got out from Montefalco. And even in Montefalco has been produced as a special wine for special events, like for Easter.
Why Easter?
Because Easter is the most important day at the table, because it goes after. It is still after 40 days of Lent. So finally a salami in the morning and a nice lamb lunch with an important wine.
Great, excellent. Thank you very much.
The mayor thanked the organizers and welcomed the guests in his own charming way, indicating he too will be taking part in tastings with moderation. The little town itself is incredibly quiet, regardless of the wine festival going on. At every step, you're reminded that you're in the wine country. As sunset settled on the area, we went to our rooms to get ready for the dinner party. Guys, this looks like it's gonna be a magic night in Montefalco. Oh yeah, this already looks like my kind of place. Just to give you an idea, this thing here sits in the middle of nowhere. There is absolutely nothing to be seen around but vineyards. What a truly stunning mix of wine, gastronomy, light, and architecture.
to say, we made numerous visits from our table to the food serving area, for antipasti and then primi and then secondi. And each time, a friendly sommelier offered accompanying wines along with some really useful tips and advice.